All right. What's going on, party people? This your man Griff. Yep, everything's looking good. Microphone recording. Hey, I just wanted to hop on. Yes, Saturday morning now, 12 something in the morning. Just finished getting my I got two signings tomorrow, so I just finished getting those together. Man, I feel hoarse. But and it's a trip. Every time I get on the video, then my voice wants to start acting up. I don't know why that happens. But I just wanted to say thanks to everybody for all the support. I know I sort of had a little bit of a rant today, not apologizing for it at all, um, because I care. I really do care. And it amazes me that in life, you can have a person that truly does care and is doing something to help people out. And then you have these folk who want to criticize and make comments about they don't like their energy and get them off of whatever platform or don't let them speak or don't listen to them. And and it's a lot of times people who got you know um temporary success, and they only got success because they following somebody else's instruction. They haven't really done it on their own. They're listening to somebody else, and somebody is sort of pulling them along or feeding them um, the opportunity to be successful, but they themselves haven't developed in such a way that they can be successful. And anybody who listens to this channel, one of the things that I constantly and consistently try to promote, either directly or just indirectly, whichever way, is you developing your own way to be successful. It's nothing wrong with taking information and learning from others, but at some point in time, you have to come up with something original for yourself. There's nothing wrong with grabbing what somebody else said and then to get started. But if all of your success is based on this person feeding you your chances, your opportunity, that's all they're doing. They're just giving you. I mean, you're no better than a trust fund baby. It's just that simple, because you haven't learned. I mean, your daddy is the CEO and he's a billionaire, and then because you haven't ticked them off or haven't done anything to upset them, when they pass on, everything is just turned over to you, or they retire, everything is turned over to you. But then the company falls apart because without their guidance, without them really being the ones doing it, because they learned how to work it and do it, everything falls apart. They down there in Aruba chilling, and you can't keep the business going. And that's what you have out here with some of these notaries. They following whoever and getting fed opportunities, getting fed, you know, the chance and the closings or whatever, and then they end up not being able to really sustain it on their own, you know. And that's why I had did that video on understanding mentorship, because mentorship is very important. It's very serious. Um, and if you took time out to look at the videos that's in there, you would understand where I'm coming from. And you would understand that this is a basic principle when it comes to leadership. And there's also a responsibility with mentoring people and coaching people and advising people. And I understand that. Um, Before I ever got on YouTube, I was doing what I'm doing with y'all. I was doing face to face with people for a whole solid year and helping them get to where they need to go in this business. And some are doing great. Some are just sort of, because of their work schedule, they're just sort of middle of the road, but they're being consistent. They got, a couple of hundred signings under their belt, and they're making money and all of that. And things are moving along fine with them. Some of them have life events that are coming that have happened in their life. life and sort of slowing them up. But if those things weren't in their way, they probably would easily be doing 4 or 5 grand a month. And, for some of these, pandemic notaries out here, that might not sound like a whole lot because I guess they're making 15, 20, 17, $30,000 a month. But, each area is different. So there's a responsibility, and whoever you connect with, you need to make sure that they take that responsibility serious. Um, I keep hearing people talking about, again, like I said, starting these coaching and mentoring, because they've had this little, this popcorn success, took one kernel and stuck it in the microwave or stuck it around some heat, and, wow, I'm successful. But sustain that for 3 years, sustain that for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Sustain that in a downturn of the economy. That's when you see how successful a person is. I'm successful at this particular stage, but at the same time, I'm preparing to get in ready in case this economy turns. I got to be able to keep my business going, and that's going to be the real test, of my success, or what I can do is when things aren't going well, you know. And then hear people talking about starting up signing companies. And what's weird about that is, most of the times when you start a particular thing, most of the time you should have some type of experience with it or some kind of familiarity with it. That's like somebody opening up a hair salon and they have no experience being a hairdresser or a barber. And then when there's issues concerning the actual act of being a hairdresser, a barber, they really can't address and they can't fix them because they don't know the industry. So anybody can start a barbershop, anybody can start a hair salon, but if they don't have the requisite skills to understand what's going on, why this customer's hair got burnt out, then they're it's going to be a tense situation. And a lot of people are talking about trying to start signing companies, and a lot of them, and this is stuff. So more recently, I've been talking with different people about signing company stuff, and so my comments about this has nothing to do with y'all. It's about stuff that before y'all ever met me, I was wondering and considering and pontificating on, about people who say they want to start a signing company. And if you don't have experience working with signing companies, understanding how they do business, how things really work, and then if all you've ever done is just, well, I'm working direct, I'm working direct, I'm working direct, because you say direct is where you get the big money from. Maybe it's me, and I would love for y'all to help me understand this, but I don't understand how somebody who poo-poos on signing companies can then turn around and say, I am a signing company, I'm gonna start one, when they don't like signing companies, when they tell people I would never work for a signing company, but then you're going to become a signing company and then stop people from going direct and have them come to you. So you're going to be the person that these men and women come to while you're over here direct getting $200, $300 a signing. You're going to give them chump change. And to me, if you're a person working direct making 200, 300, you would have to have a way that you could pay them 200, 300. But you can't, because it doesn't work that way with signing companies. That's every now and then. So all this pie in the sky stuff that some of these people are talking, you stay focused on your business. And I also wanted to say this here. Oh, no, I ain't gonna say it. I will. All I will say is this here: if anybody has concern or issue with something I'm saying, or you don't understand, come talk to me. That's all I got to say. Come talk to me. come talk to me. Come talk to me. My information is out there. You can get in contact with me. I'll be glad to hear what you got to say. But at the same time, you know, if you only been in this 6, 7, 8 months and you're gonna call yourself trying to correct me or correct anybody who's been doing this a little bit longer than you, or your basis for thinking you can correct somebody and tell somebody something is because you made a few extra more dollars than me or somebody else, then maybe you might not want to come talk to me. Now, if you want to talk to me, you know, as an adult, I'm all for it. But if it's a thing of, well, because you think you made some money in your short amount of time doing this, that you've arrived, you might not want to come talk to me. It's that simple because I can tell you now, I ain't gonna really hear what you got to say. But if you want to come talk in an intelligent manner, being respectful, to try to learn and grow, I'm all for it. But if it's about trying to shut me down, shut me up, stay over there. That's all you got to do. I'm just being real with you. Because I'm out here trying to help people. Not, oh, I'm sorry, let me correct that. I'm out here helping people, okay? I'm helping people and people are moving forward in this business because of my commitment to making sure that they have the encouragement and support that they need. I'm not out here trying to take people's money. I'm not out here trying to take people's um, motivation or desire or dreams. I'm not stealing nothing from people. I'm out here helping people. I've helped people get to where they need to be at while they can't get signings with home inspections, the depositions. People are out here doing it, and they're finding that they can make money and don't have to sit up here and try to do all of this stuff on YouTube to make money, but they can go out here and make money in other ways that fits their work schedule and keeps them with a good work-life balance. That's what I'm doing. So I do appreciate the comments that people have said. I appreciate y'all even maybe questioning or talking to or asking the people, okay, what are you talking about, when it's clear they're throwing shade. And it doesn't make a bit of sense. And again, like I said, whenever people are trying to just help folk, people get upset with that. And I believe personally because they're like, well, you're not making money off of it. But if everything that I'm doing was centered on making money, something that, okay, well, he's doing that and he's making money, maybe I can piggyback on what he's doing and make some money too. And maybe I can take his formula and do the same. Because you can't replicate what I'm doing because what I'm doing is from the heart. You may have a problem with that. And in the script, in the description, there's a video to a clip from Jurassic Park. That clip, and Jeff Goldblum, he has the glasses, I think the leather jacket on, and they're talking about the dinosaurs. And yeah, I'm all over the place right now. So what? And in that movie, they're talking about whether or not they should have created the dinosaurs. And he makes a couple of statements in there, and I want you to listen to his statements. I'm not even going to give you a preview of what he said, but when you listen to the statements, you'll understand this is what's going on with some of this notary stuff. That once you, all I'm gonna say is people, there's very little originality with some of these people out here, and that's why I said they're being fed stuff and they're just replicating stuff, but they haven't created anything and they have no ownership of it. And when you have not created something of your own, when it's not coming from your heart, you have no concern or compassion for the people, and you don't know how to recognize when somebody is doing something good for the people. You get upset, you get scared, you get jealous. And I'm also saying this for those of you who follow me, who support me, because as with anything, when you start getting a level of success, the next thing you know, people start changing, or the temptation to change comes along. And I want you to be aware of that, and I want you to realize that don't change, stay who you are. And when you're not comfortable or used to having a level of success, that success can change you, and it can make you, and because you like the feeling of it, and if you think there's something threatening that, then you want to go after that or that person, and you want to try to put them down. And that's why I say I'm not going after, I'm just saying people can do whatever they want. Just be upfront and honest about whether or not what you're doing can it really help people. Have whatever you want. I don't care. But if what you're offering people isn't solid, isn't really helping them and moving them forward in life, it can only be used in the southern part of the country, northern part, or whatever, then you need to say so, and not have people spending money on stuff aimlessly and not getting anything out of it. Same thing. That's why I go back to, why have a signing company if you don't really like working with signing companies yourself? Don't do that. You keep doing what you're doing, or you become or you become a title company, and then you can work directly. And then you can have people work direct for you, and you pay them $200, $300 a pop. That's to me, that would be the smart thing. Instead of becoming a signing company, become a title company or escrow company, and then they can work, and then these people can work directly for you, because that's what you say is the best way to make money, is working direct, not signing companies. So to me, if you're a notary working direct and then you go try to do a signing company, to me that's a step back. You're taking a step back. I mean, you must not be confident, or maybe you have some reservations about doing that next step, because for me, I would rather say, let me be a title company. Because after this time, a little bit of time I've been a notary, I'm like, I would rather be a title company so that I can really funnel money to people, besides being a signing company. And we see how people treat signing companies. I don't want to be no signing company, because people gonna be like, well, Griff, now that $110 you paying me ain't good enough. I wouldn't want to deal with not shipping documents back and all that kind of stuff. Nah. So take a look at that little clip in there. And again, yes, I know I'm all over the place. My channel, I can be that, I can do that. But people got to have some originality, and you got to have some heart. I am committed to helping y'all out. I know the task that's at hand. I know what I've taken on, and don't feel that you're not bothering me. Um, if I can't get to you, I will shoot me a text, shoot me an email, something to remind me um, of something that I promised you, whether it's something I was going to deliver to you or did for you or needed to follow through. Whoever you may, you know who you are, remind me. Okay, please don't be offended if I hadn't got back to you or anything. Um, Sometimes that happen a lot more frequently, but I've been getting emails and text messages of people reminding me of something that I did for them, or something that I was going to help them work on or set something up. Just remind me, and and then I'll make sure I hop on it. Like I said, I'm getting my systems in place. Like I said, I got my two um, sets of earbuds for my two different phones, so that way I can chit chat and talk more efficiently and more. I forget what the word is, but that's what I'm doing. So I'm tweaking the way that I'm doing things so that I can be there for you and help you out, and find a way to support you, to make sure that you are moving forward. And I have to say, many of you are. I mean, my goodness, so many people this week have called me saying that they've gotten their first signing. I mean, and have done great. I mean, one lady, oh my goodness, she did her first signing and got it done in 45 minutes. That is exciting to me. And that makes me feel good. That tells me that, okay, what I'm doing and what this channel is about, and then the comments and then the support that y'all are giving to one another, this is what it's about. Okay. Because y'all have it in you. You have it in you to be great, to do great notary work, and I want to see y'all succeed. Okay. It's not about what I'm getting out of this. It's not about that. It's about you moving forward, because you didn't join this here notary game, notary opportunity, notary industry for me. You did it because you needed to get the funds necessary in your life for your family. And I'm going to do everything I can to remove any roadblocks that will keep you from doing that. That's what I'm here to do. Because I know that if things can get cleared, moved out of the way, you'll have a clear path to success. And to do that doesn't require any money from anybody, does not require any mentor agreements, doesn't require a gold level access course or level or whatever membership. It does not require that at all. All it requires is somebody having the desire and the willingness to help you out, to use the tools that they have to clear a path. I can clear a path up to a certain point, and I'm trying to clear a path just enough to where you can get going on your own. And I believe once it's almost like being a little stuck in the mud and you're trying to ride that bicycle through the mud or through a puddle of water. But once you get that tire on to grip just the right amount of street, you're gone. You can get out of there. You're moving forward, but it's a little slow, a little sluggish. But you keep paddling, and then once that water gets moved out of the way and you can get onto a little bit of dry land, it propels you forward. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help y'all to get propelled forward. So those of you who have issues with me, those of you who have don't like the way I'm doing things, all of that, mm, you do you. I'm gonna do me. It's that simple. None of what I'm doing should affect you, because if what you're doing is solid, you shouldn't be affected by me. And as the saying goes, not everybody is for everybody. So those who follow you are for you. Those who follow me are for me. It's that simple. And I'm gonna take care of the people over here. You take care of your folk over there. It's that simple. I ain't messing with them. Don't mess with these folk over here. It's that simple. Let these people do what they need to do. Stop peeking across the fence over here, trying to get people to come over there and do whatever it is you're doing when they're not in the position to do it. When they get in a position to do it, meaning they have the money to pay you for whatever it is you're doing over there, trust me, they'll come over there and pay you if you got something worth paying for. Y'all have a good evening. Peace.